Hey guys, and we're back for the next part of the Call of Duty Let's Play, I believe part 7, and welcome back this
AKA
time.
the part that nobody ever plays in Call of Duty because they're busy just doing multiplayer, and that's kind of actually your only choice in the new one anyway, so... Wah, wah!
That is sad. The thing is the guy who, like me, I'm like one of the few people that actually like really enjoyed like...
I gotta wipe that jam off your face.
Isn't that so, wouldn't that be cool in life? I wouldn't...
And my bullet wounds are healed. Nice.
Realism.
You know what has a lot of realism? Red Dead Redemption 2.
I mean, I'm
For better or for worse.
Yeah.
Most of the time worse, but... Again, I'll let him talk more about that because personally, I'm not into the Western type of... Like, the only thing Western-wise I dipped into was 1,000 Ways to Die in the West. That was the only thing like I legit liked from Western. That's more because it was a comedy. Me and Western, that's not like my genre because it's just like there's a bunch of people saying it's high noon and they get on their horses and they jerk off to their lady and they fail No Nut November. And then two of them are gay for some reason. One of them being the Joker. Anyway. Yeah, do you want to talk a little bit about Red Dead?
Like for example, like the first one's like, oh, hunting, it's so fun that game. Part 2 is just like, well, you gotta like.
Well, see, you shot it in the ass with one bullet. Granted, you killed it, and everything else is perfectly fine with it, but you ruined the ass muscle, so that's gonna downgrade the quality to like a 3. Even though the meat around it's perfectly fine. And it's a very nice breed of animal too you've got there, but I can't, I can't be bothered to just take that slight bullet out. It's ruined. I'm sorry, I can only give you like $2 for it.
Or like $1.83.
That's even worse than my stuff. But hey, $2 was good back in that time. That was like $5. I don't know.
Oh man. 50 cents. Wait, that's like worse.
Hold on a minute.
I'm just completely missed that dude.
It's okay. He was just going to Starbucks, so he wasn't part of the war.
Oh my god, Starbucks.
Oh my god, it's Lana. And I'm about to shoot this guy and make it in the... I'm dead! That's it. That's the end of Lana. That's the end of that dumb joke.
It was funny because it's true. It's not funny.
She died how she lived, getting dicked on a daily basis.
Ah, got him.
Yeah, the joke is because in my continuity, she's a whore. And mine alone. Those of you who never know when I do that Lana voice and you don't even know, well, who the fuck is Lana? Hyrule Warriors character made for the game, and I don't know, I just look at her and it's like, wow. I mean, most people say, wow, she's an adorable anime waifu, and I'd be like, wow, she seems like one of those basic bitches that just, feeds off her dick and likes Starbucks.
Oh, fun fact, you gotta like push forward like I'm doing right now, otherwise they'll just be endlessly spawning out of that building. I recently learned that when I played.
Oh, did they come from the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, when I played the game. For, when I was legit.
So now you guys know the Shadow Realm actually existed in real war times. The more you know. Yo, have you ever... Yo, okay, real talk, that grenade throw shouldn't have, like, even went through that. Like, it went through the balcony. How did it do that? Was that a ghost grenade?
I guess so.
Was that Danny Phantom? Here's your Phantom. Danny,
He's just 14.
So, how about you guys in the comments? Let me know. Did you guys fail No Nut November? Let me know. And how you failed it. Let me know. Because for me, it was a Fire Emblem Heroes banner. My version of No Nut November wasn't really like anything sexual. It was just like, okay, Halloween banner, spoiler alert, but this should go up. I mean, yeah, both my Halloween parts are up at this point. Why am I even contemplating it? They went really bad. To the point that I spent money on them. As you normally a no-no for me. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to legit save orbs until Christmas Reckoning comes. And then they have a banner with Dang a New Corn and Camilla on it, and those are like my favorite waifus from Fates because I'm a Fates pleb, and I'm like, God damn it! And I failed No Nut November right there. Fortunately, I got them both. I didn't do a video on it because it wasn't it wasn't really a seasonal banner. They were just like units that were going to be in the regular pool. And then B, a friend of mine wanted to watch me do summonings on it instead, and I don't know, I would have felt bad, like, had them secretly in a video without them knowing.
Right.
So...
Unlike another person, certain YouTuber without permission, believe it or not.
And then again, there was always that thing, like, I could have asked them, but I wouldn't have known how they would have felt about it. It would have been a one-off thing, because I don't talk with this person. I don't get to talk with this person very much because of life.
Yeah.
So... But it still went well, still did good, and now I'm continuing the streak back of my No Nut November that I already failed. But if anything that you guys got like really excited over or whatever, and I swear if you guys comment Piranha Plan, I'm instantly deleting it.
Okay, now they're going to do
And then we'll get to be like the guys over in Diablo, on the Diablo side, just deleting comments because we can't take a joke.
And dumbing down the video for reasons.
Yeah.
Wow, that went really smooth.
Wow, wait, are we already done?
Yeah, well, that went really
Nani? That wasn't that wasn't even like 7 minutes.
Do you want me to do like another one?
You know what? Let's add another one because that went by way too quick. So bonus mission because wow.
Like I said, because that was kind of a glitch. I think that people didn't know about, like, because you gotta push forward. Because otherwise, remember that one part was like there was like a house and like shooting that when Lana died.
Mm-hmm.
The house beyond that one, you gotta have to push forward. Oh, it would just be endlessly spawn. That's why you kind of
in the Shadow Realm.
But since if you just push forward, like, oh, we just died now. You stay dead.
We just have a heart attack because light, I guess.
No backup comes.
So anything you wanna add to it while we're watching this?
Oh, so we're pretty close to this big like moment that happens in this game that people are like freaked out about when it happened.
You mean where we get to be the terrorists?
No, that's in part 2, which but no, you'll see it when it comes. I believe it's this. I believe it's this next mission. I know it is this mission. I remember, you got
it's this mission.
Yeah, I believe it's this mission. So.
Do you turn around and it's just Slenderman? And he's all like, "Hang on."
No, but people that never seen Call of Duty, I want to be surprised. I want you to be surprised to what happens. It's not.
Well, what if I'm just mildly indifferent?
Nah, I mean. This is kind of.
I'm still gonna hold that joke. I'm just gonna be mildly indifferent. This doesn't resonate with me on a sexual level. I'm actually an attack helicopter because that's a gender for some reason. So is this another one where it's just kind of like you go in a straight path, like a linear path, and you're just kind of shooting gallery?
Unlike with like the last one, at least eventually you get off the helicopter.
Well, that at least is like nice to visually look at it. Unlike that other one that was just gray de nato.
The grays.
Just like Squidward with the downs.
Hi, Squidward. I'm your biggest fan.
SpongeBob, I know it's you.
Nice.
SpongeBob, get out of my house. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go on another mobile tangent.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna explain the struggles I had with Dragalia. I don't think I ever brought these issues up.
Oh no, you haven't. Oh man,
like in a video at all.
Good news is some good news, but bad news.
It flip-flopped really quickly.
Right.
So for a while, my computer, for some reason, now I mainly play Dragalia Lost with a LD player because that was just the best emulator to do it on. That and it had controller support. And after I like used it on the controller, it was like no, I couldn't go back to doing it on the tablet. That felt like I was like the PC elitist in that moment. Like playing on the tablet, you're being a console pleb. You
kind of
can't
like me with StarCraft. I can only play on PC.
So, but for some reason, after a while, LD player didn't do anything with it. Like I would try to boot up the game, but it would go molasses slow, unplayably slow. Like it would still be on the Nintendo screen icon for like 20 to 30 seconds, kind of slow.
I've never seen it, so just based on what he said, because I think it happened when he was at his place.
Yeah, it was at my place, and I didn't know what had changed because I was like searching around for like answers on like maybe the Dragalia Lost Reddit or like the emulator site itself, like LD players like Twitter or whatever, to see if this was like a common bug. Apparently, I was the only one dealing with this, and it was a little bit frustrating to the point where I just kind of gave up. But lo and behold, a couple of days earlier, like 1 or 2 days ago, Windows had an update, and now for some reason LD Player plays beautifully again. So I guess my guess was because Windows is Windows, it had an update that made it not play right with LD Player, and now it just had another update that fixed whatever it broke last time, because that's what Windows seems to always do with updates. They just break. They never like actually fix the issues they want to fix. But then in comes the bad news. So I was able to play it all for a couple of days. Unfortunately, a new update for the game came out, and now officially the emulator at the current moment does not play it. It has this weird error code that says you're not connected even though you are, and you're just kind of stuck. I don't know if that was Crygames and Nintendo's way of like blocking emulator users, and that is, I don't see what's the point of blocking you off from using an emulator when it's a free game. Like, and you can, I mean, but this is like a cooperative playing game, and there's not really ways to cheat that would benefit you. And besides then, there's other mobile games that kind of just limit down to who's the bad hackers and just ban their accounts instead of just an all, you know, whoever's using emulator is trashed here, and they just send them to the Shadow Realm. You know, so there's a way to work around instead of just the lazy method that they're kind of doing here, if this is a thing, or if it's just... Or it might be not even that, it might just be LD Player can't really play with the current update, just because of they messed up something or whatever. So maybe LD Player, we need to wait for an update before we can actually play Dragalia. Because that was the kind of the other thing with a new game I was messing around with this one. It's just another kind of anime trash waifu game. That was just fun though, but it's called Epic 7, and I had the old version of LD Player, it wouldn't play. But when I updated to the most recent one, it did. And man, if I thought Dragalia lost rates were bad, man, this is, you know... Okay, so Bleach, in terms of rates, is a Super Saiyan 1. Dragalia's Lost is a Super Saiyan beyond a Super Saiyan. Let's just call that Super Saiyan 2. And this is to go even further beyond! And then I power up, and then I turn into Epic 7. But yeah, no, real trash tier rates on that game. Fun as hell, but I'll say I've reset it about 5-6 times now, around that ballpark. I mean, it's not a whole lot yet, but then again, it's not, because you have to spend like about 20 minutes to play the tutorial just to get a chance to summon. And I still have not gotten a legit 5-star character. At least with Dragalia Lost, when I was resetting, I was getting some 5 stars here and there, just not the one I wanted. But here, I haven't even gotten the chance to like decide if I want to keep the account or not, because I'm not even getting one. I might have gotten like a 5-star card thing, which those are useless. They're just there to be like, it could have been a 5-star, but we're gonna troll you. Give us money, please. And that's always bad. No, how I'm gonna play this game with how bad the rates are, I'm gonna try to just get a 5-star from like the first summons, and then a 5-star from like, because if you play up to chapter 10, you get like a big free group of like 30 multi-summons, and you get to pick which one you want out of that. So if there's like a good 5-star in it, you get to pick, you know, that one, keep it, whatever. And I'm just gonna go from there if I can even get to that point. I might just end up saying fuck it, I don't know. But so that's it in terms of the mobile thing. Well, that and I'm like mad at Bleach currently right now, but that's something else. So I was hoping to like we could do another summoning video again, but that's not happening for a while now. Because I went 800 in and didn't get a Rukia. Even though she came plenty in a bathing suit as a 4-star, but, you know, the manga version 5-star, I mean, I got Ichigo, but, I mean, he's jealous for me on that, but... So is the thing that's coming up now?
It's coming up pretty soon, because what's happening now, you got series later that's about to crash, and then the big moment, then after that, the big moment's gonna happen, and it's...
they get eaten by a dragon.
Sure.
And then we fight inside the dragon's belly, and then Kratos is there for some reason, and he calls us boy, even though we're not his son.
Right? Boy.
Oh, you know, speaking of that, that reminded me of something. Do you have any opinions at all on the video game awards that's coming up? Or are you like me and I just didn't even know they were a thing until you mentioned it?
I knew about it, but I kind of forgot. Since with Stanley dying, I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, that was another thing that. But I mean, I know it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But what would you like to see win?
Ooh, the picks are kind of bad.
Yeah, I browsed through the list myself. I was just kind of like, well, Fire Emblem Heroes is not good enough for mobile, but this dumb donut game is fake and gay.
Oh, Mega Man Legend, I guess. To show the Capcom not to ban Mega Man.
Yeah.
Maybe best to do not Legend, but like, yeah, Legends 3.
Okay. And then maybe also bring back from the dead that create a Mega Man game.
Oh yeah, Mega Man Universe.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is the bad part you're talking about. Timed.
No,
man, that's revolutionarily bad.
They give you plenty of time to do what you need to do.
So I can go and go to the Walmart real quick, get a bag of chips, and we'll be fine. What if that guy just blocked you for the next 50 seconds?
I know, right? And just gets you killed, like one guy nearly did during like when that last part I was in.
You'll never take my freedom, Adrian! What if your guy was just voiced by Sylvester Stallone?
That would be great.
Yeah. You want it, you got it! Yeah, what if you get through one of the grenades right now and it just landed in here and you all died?
Alright, here we go. Check this. Yeah, it was so epic. Even Game Informer talked about it. The bad guys nuked that area. That's a nuke. Itself a nuke where you're at.
I am indifferent to this. Nah, I'm just saying that for the joke.
I was like, there was like, because it looks not.
So Deidara blew himself up.
Pretty much.
Nice, way to go, Deidara. But it's okay, he's still alive. He has to fight Sasuke, so, you know. He won't actually die until after that.
Now this next part is just them, just...
The aftermath?
The aftermath. We gotta let this play out, of course, as well. So, yeah. That was in the top 10. They set off a nuke.
Genjutsu a bucket that.
Just like... Just...
And the cloud's just a giant middle finger.
I've seen that around a few, like, memes, like... Fuck.
Soldier Boy, I tell you. And there was like civilians and alive people there. It wasn't just like a abandoned ground or nothing.
No, there were like live people there and soldiers too.
Oh.
So that's why it was such a big moment. They killed innocent people and the soldiers.
Okay. Because I didn't know. Honestly, I just thought it was like an abandoned grounds or whatever.
I mean, there was some people there, but like mainly they killed their soldiers and just to get us. This is crazy. Yeah, even though the nuke, I mean, it looked good back then, but they made it look more, the impact of it look more intense here in the remake here. Looks a lot more like prettier.
And a lot brighter. Jesus Christ, can we turn that down?
It'll turn down the
Yo, I need some sunglasses!
So this next part here is just my character just crawling.
Crawling in my crawl! This crawl, they will not crawl!
Was that a meme?
Crawl is how I crawl!
Was that a meme?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, someone took that, like, you know how, the Mom Spaghetti song and they just replace everything with
Don't Stop
spaghetti?
Coming and they just keep repeating it?
Yeah, it's along the lines of those.
Okay. Palming up my sweater. Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti.
And now we're playing Doom.
That's what it looks like. Funny enough, Doom was supposed to look something like this.
Yeah, the whole like realistic shooter thing.
See it? Because the mushroom didn't look that good in the original.
Instead,
one.
it's Toad from Mario.
Look how good that looks.
I'm the winner.
That's the girl we just tried to save. Yeah, see, we survived. We're dying from the radiation. The radiation's killing us, man.
Well, good thing I added 100% reduction to radiation perk. I picked that on the skill tree, so I am not affected. I thought ahead.
Oh, that's good. Look, it's like, man.
They should have grinded a little bit more for this. Oh, come on. They can just wipe it off, right?
No.
Like how they do with Jam?
Nope. And the American character I played as is dead.
That's it. That's the game.
Now that of Peter Jackson.
That's the game.
He's dead. No, now we got now.
Nope. Credits. That's the game. War is bad. That's the game.
Now, because of what happened, the U.S. forces and eventually the British forces worked to come together to.
What if instead of KIA that just said cake?
See, SAS, yeah. Pretty
Sass.
right? You sassed and stabs.
Hey, I'm a guy. You may know me from such things as Saved by the Bell, and also Malcolm in the Middle. Actually, I've never been on any of those.
I lied.
Please forgive me.
Because he went cross-eyed. And we'll stop it right about here.
But we gotta get to the safe house before the witch catches us, dude.
I know, doesn't feel like Left 4 Dead, seriously.
Well, that and it's just the missions of safe house. Safe house.
So yeah, well at least that was long because man, I breezed through that mission like I
Yeah, now we brought it up to 20 minutes, so that was
more
perfect.
acceptable because Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Plus a little bit of the padding, him like crawling out of the thing. Yeah, it was a big moment, dude. Even game almost saw how intense that was. And even the kid, I was like, no way. It was like
But then they were terrorists, and that was more of a moment.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day and see you in the next part.
I'm the winner!